Hey, hello, whenever and wherever you are, and welcome back to Icewind Dale for our Rime of the Frostmaiden campaign. I hope everyone had a good weekend and are ready to have a bit of a scrap in the caves near East Haven. But I jump ahead of myself. Let me quickly say a thank you to, first and foremost, the VOD Squad. Thank you for catching up with us when you get the chance. It's always appreciated, whatever time, whenever you get to see what's going on. And all of the sound and music is brought to you via Syrinscape. Go and try them out. They've got some free sets for you to choose. And if you become a subscriber, then you get to use all of their various sound effects and everything going on. Now, also, we have some music coming to you from Dark Fantasy Studio, and over on YouTube, RPG music maker Travis Savoy, who's making a fan-made soundtrack for Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden, and has made stuff for Curse of Strahd and the like. You should really check that out. And also coming from YouTube, from Epic Journey. Lots of amazing music to use in your streams. Now, let's catch up. Let me just say, sorry, before I jump into this, quick hi, hello to Septic Llama. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming by. It's great. Now, what? How did I manage to do that? I did my signature freezing of the cameras, but I didn't click on anything. How do I manage to do this every time? At least it happened right now. Okay, hang on. Hey, quick reset here. Excuse me, everybody. How's that? Are we good? Hello? Hi. Ooh, ah, ee, ah, ooh. Okay, that's better. We can move again. Sorry about that. Excuse me. It's this annoying thing with Discord. If you minimize the window by mistake, or on purpose, mistakenly, everyone freezes up. But we're back, and I shall continue where I left off. Last time, having decided to take a rest, the magics of the Cauldron Caves crept into your minds, making Mockingbird and Tulm start to mistrust their friends. After managing to shake the effects, you explored the northern caverns, finding a mysterious triangle of crystals that allowed you to hear whispered conversations, as well as finding the original cave paintings hinted at in Mockingbird's logbook. From said book, a pressed flower drifted down to the cave floor, revealing it to have once belonged to Gareth's missing friend, Utar. Further in, you found the remains of a campsite once used by Mame's colleagues from Luskan University, along with some lost pages from the logbook. They referenced the frost giant burial pool in the depths of the caves and hinted at a malicious presence. We find ourselves with proof of Utar's theories as you are confronted by the hag, Maud Chiselbone, who, after beckoning you towards her bubbling cauldron with the promise of delicious stew, has revealed her true form. everyone, I need some initiative. Give me some of those rolls, please. And I shall bring you over to our caves.
Hell yeah.
It'd be great if you hadn't failed the save last week.
Yes, I shall get to that.
Oh. Oh.
Fear not, Stooges. You're not lost in the dark caves. You're just over the way there. Let me bring you up close and personal with our situation here.
Hey, at least we're partially good, Mom.
Oh, what is that? Oh yeah, we failed it. Forgot. That was yeah.
Already.
We're frightened. We're feared.
You are. Okay, so did everyone get yourselves? Oh, let me bring the turn order up for chat as well. There you go, Jets. I shall reorder this in a moment.
There you go.
Alright. So, let me reorder this so we can see just how badly you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, not too bad. Maui and Mockingbird. Swift out the gates. Nicely done, nicely done. Okay, so, as you approached cautiously, there was a sudden flash of light as a ball of bobbing light just appeared out of nowhere beside the cauldron and illuminated the hag's hideous features properly, and also properly illuminated the scene around the cauldron. So let me show that to you. Here we are. Yes, I'm not sure if it was the hag's appearance or her ingredients nearby that were the most scary, but let us get down here. So yes, you saw her as the sudden glaring lights illuminated her properly, and you saw her sickly greyish purple flesh, bulging eyes that seldom blink, and stringy black hair interwoven with reeds and finger bones. And also, you saw, next to the cauldron, on the opposite side of her, a stone block. And around this block, you can see rusty hatchets and the flayed corpses of what look like humans. This hideous sight made you recoil back, and Garrow and Mockingbird felt the effects as the hideous appearance was revealed, and they are frightened unless they can save themselves from that. Now, having a good cackle. As you recoiled from this, she called out to you, "Now, my little mockingbird, don't be scared of old Mort. You've never run away from me so much before. I must say, I like this new look of yours. How long have you been wearing that one?"
I'm just turning around and sprinting, pale-faced.
Now, you don't have to. You can, but you don't have to. As you're not allowed to go closer. But you are allowed.
Right now.
Yeah, you do not have to run. Let me just read that for you, actually, just to get the full effect here. Frightened means you have a disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of your fear is within sight, and you cannot move closer to the source. Okay? So, yes, you do not have to run away. But
Well, I believe it's Mame's turn first.
Mame, yeah, Mame ain't scared. Ain't scared of no hag. What would you like to do, Mame?
This chicken is the bravest of us all.
Hey,
Just
question, case.
seeing,
Yes.
just seeing this appearance of her, seeing how my comrades react,
Yeah.
I take out my repeating one-shot bow,
Yep.
go back, and aim for the hag.
Thank you. Josh, you had to be busy in chat there saying thank you.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. All right.
Thanks for dealing with that. We're so popular. Oh.
Well, they want us to be popular.
Yeah, right. For the small price of... Okay, so you're just shooting at the hag?
I shoot at the hag.
Okay, so yeah, you just draw back and the eldritch bowstring springs into life as the arrow appears in the place where the magic has caused it to be. And that's an 11, I'm afraid, is not good enough. As
I see. Ow.
your aim is shaken by the appearance here.
Oh god.
How terrifying.
And this hag, she's scary. I'm scared. And then I just go back a bit and end my turn.
Okay. Right. The hag calls out. I see. You've fallen in with bad company, my little mockingbirds. And it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Probably heart racing and just feeling pretty on edge at the moment. Mockingbird is going to break cover, so that he can't see her, and just try to catch his breath. Pull out his sword and dagger and just kind of clutch them tightly and just try to compose himself as best he can.
Okay. Now, are you actually pulling out of sight around that corner?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm going to try to like tuck myself, put my back to the wall.
Okay. Gotcha. Now, I need you to try and repeat that saving throw, please. So it's a wisdom saving throw.
Of course.
Solid.
Yes, Mockingbird's favorite saving throw. That is a 5, so I'm afraid you are still scared.
Alright. Well, there goes my turn.
Rightio. Now, that means it is the hag's turn. And her eyes narrow. He'll come flying back. My little birds always come flying back. Now, as for you... And she turns to the rest of you, especially looking towards Garrow. Let's see if we can sort some things out. And her eyes flare with this deep glow just from within them, and they lock with your terrified, wide-open eyes, Garrow. And I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Yeah, goddamn.
Wisdom sucks, man.
I'm shaking in my boots here.
And can you roll me a d4?
Alright.
A 1.
Okay.
That's actually good for this roll.
Okay.
Now, the good news, you are no longer frightened.
Hot dog. I damn.
The bad
You get a
news,
dang dog. Oh shit.
Tom, Mame, you see Garrow's eyes go even wider as this hag locks eyes with him, and his eyes roll back in his head, and he collapses to the ground.
Oh, good. This ain't scared no more.
That is true. And after she does that, she's like, right. Come now, my sisters. Where's that other one got to? And Harry, get in here. And you hear this from off to the southwest, down that stairway there. Now, see, I might even be able to go closer for you guys, so yeah, you can try and get in the thick of the action as much as possible here for everyone. Now, she, after doing this to Garo, kind of scuttles round behind the cauldron, which is a pretty large affair, as you saw in that picture. It comes right up there, and is glaring at all of you. Now, moving on. As she does that, Tom,
Yes.
to your east, to your left, I suppose, if you're looking into the cave towards the hag, there is a sudden flare of light
Oh dear.
as another glowing ball of light appears, as it zaps out with a kind of electric energy that goes towards you. And that is an 11.
That'll miss.
That misses. Okay, so it seems to it impacts against your side, but it seems to ground through your armor and your metal exterior into the ground beneath you. It doesn't manage to get into any of your systems there. For people watching, Tuln is what we're calling a frost forged, which is our equivalent of a warforged here. And whatever this creature is zaps at you, but does not manage to injure you. Now, as I said, there was a roar from the other chamber, and you hear the cracking and shattering of ice as something large breaks free from or crashes through some ice in the other room. You're not sure, you can't see what's going on, but there is a large crashing and cracking of ice and a kind of clicker-clacker. What's the word I'm looking for? A clitter-clatter, that's the word I was looking for. Of shards and things of ice crunching to the ground as you hear something large moving. And then the other ball of light comes floating across innocently, just over to you, Mame, and is going to try and zap you with this energy as it crackles out, but only gets a 9. Damn it.
Isn't it?
The hag calls out, you two are as useless in death as you were in life. Tom, it is your turn.
Alright, so is she behind cover?
Yes. She has half cover.
What that is that a disadvantage? Is that what it is?
No, it just gives a plus to her AC.
Let's see. Let's grab Gato and do a little retreaty. I'll tank
My
that.
lifeless corpse thanks you.
Yeah. So we're gonna drag Gato, and we'll take that AOO as we go back.
Okay, doke. Right. So, yes, that creature is going to zap out towards you. Zoom out a little bit more as you scatter there. I've got them on the run, chat. Okay, so that little zap is going to come at you for Only 11 again.
Nope.
And you just hear the hag go, Elsie, you suck!
So can I quick do a medicine check to see like if he's unconscious, if he's asleep? What's the deal here?
Okay, please.
Mere 9. So I
A 9.
I slap him in the face a couple of times. And
My
hope that does
hair
the
is
trick.
gone staticky. That's all you notice.
Okay. Yeah, I'm afraid you're not sure what's happened. He seems to be still alive, but you can't fathom what's happened to him at all. It's clearly some hideous magic.
I've never seen such a thing.
Indeed. And your turn. Anything else?
Oh, that's it.
Okay, thank you. Now, Garo, can you give me a death saving throw, please?
Oh my god.
God damn.
And I'm just going to throw it out there. I've never had anyone throw a natural 1 on their death saving throw yet.
Why
The-
you got to do that? Why?
I just want to see if it would have any effect.
Come on,
I'm
girl.
curious. Call it an
Why
experiment.
you putting that energy out there?
One,
Alright,
one,
hold on.
one.
You're not helping.
20. 20.
Where,
20.
Try to
Alright,
reverse it.
what about it? Where is it on the screen?
It should
Just roll
be.
1d20.
If
Roll
you
one-
if you reduce
Yeah.
your HP to 0, it will come up. I think.
Really?
Yeah, I
Okay.
believe.
So, gonna take some damage.
Yeah, when you reduce it to
One
0, it switches to the death saving throws page
Oh, okay.
on D&D Beyond.
That's why I didn't see it. Oh yes, there it is. Ooh. Okay. Oh.
I think Mami and I are praying for different things, but we're both praying.
Okay.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Okay, it's a fail, but it's not a crit fail. 4.
I thought it was
all the low
one.
rolls out the
Like-
way.
The way that the dice was on the screen, I was like, are you freaking kidding me right now? Put that karma out there. Still not good karma, but it's not dead karma.
Right?
Alright. I'm only
Give it
mostly
time.
dead.
All right. Thank you. So, moving on. Mami, what you doing?
I am just going to put my longbow away and take out my 2 sickles
Yes.
and strike the nearest enemy near me.
Ball of
This
light
one?
there. Okay, yep. Go for it.
And so I attack with my first sickle.
– 17.
For a 17.
A 17 misses, I'm afraid.
Wow.
As the light
Wow.
bobs and moves around, weaving you, dazzling your eyes, and making you miss. Anything else?
God.
I use my second sickle to attack again.
Okay.
Wait. Oh my god. I'm just so bedazzled by this ball of light. My second sickle misses.
You weren't expecting it to wear plate mail. Good Lord.
I'm some strong balls.
Okay. So, was that an offhand attack?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you sort of whoosh, pull out these 2 sickles and like and like swing at both of them, but I'm afraid that is not enough. It does not manage to hit this creature. Now, let me quickly see if I can. Yes, excellent. As you do that, there's a strange shifting and movement around your neck as what previously had seemed to be some kind of extravagant muffler rises a head up and goes meow. And your Trissum buddy, let me bring this up for everybody, your Tressum pal
Right?
unfurls its wings and flaps lazily into the air, swooping round and flying round the other side of it, round, and attempting to distract it for you.
Oh, it's like playing with the laser.
Right, yes. It's like a laser pointer for the cat. Yeah, 100%. Giant laser pointer. It's like just trying to pounce on it. So that will actually give you advantage. So let's count that first 17 and 5 as advantage on the. Sorry, I forgot to say that before you made the attack. So your offhand attack is also with advantage. So you can go for that.
Okay, so I can roll again.
Yeah, it's not flanking, but it's doing the help action. So it's flapping its wings and distracting the light. So one more attack with advantage. Excuse me.
Come on.
Retconning that.
Kitty
10
power.
misses, but one more. Is it with advantage? So one more. Last chance.
And come on.
No, unfortunately. Okay. Maybe from a fear of hitting your new furry pal, you don't manage to hit this ball of light as it's bobbing and whooshing around and darting around, despite the Tressum flapping and trying to distract in the back there. Okay, so that is that. Any bonus actions? Or is the offhand a bonus action?
The offhand was a bonus action.
That is, isn't it? Yeah. So, are you gonna move or are you staying there?
I'll just stay there for now.
Okay. Mockingbirds.
Yes. Do I make the save at the beginning or at the end of the turn?
End of your turn, I'm afraid.
That's exactly what I did not
No.
want. Okay. Yeah, I know.
I
Darn.
know.
If you are not in sight, you're effectively not really effective.
Well, I mean, by this angle, I think it's up to the DM's call whether I am in sight or not. I kind of put myself in that corner, but
Yeah, you chose to move yourself out of sight, which was a very good idea. So that's fine. So you can attack.
well, then
You can
I
attack
will-
that ball of lights without the disadvantage.
okay. Yes, perfect. Then I will do that.
Yes.
All right. So I'll swing at it with my short sword. I've just got sweat pouring down my face and my teeth are clenched, grinding my teeth together. But
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try to muster it to. All right, that's 16.
It's a miss, I'm afraid.
Yeah. So sad boy. I'll try to kind of swing around with my offhand with the dagger, and then if not, then I'm very sad boy. 15. Yeah.
Afraid not. Okay, so yeah,
Darn.
your hands just shaking. Like just visibly shaking from this dread of what you've experienced here and what you've been confronted with. And you kind of try to lash out wildly, but again, this thing just bobs and weaves and moves around and kind of dazzles you with its bright light, and you are not able to hit, I'm afraid. Okay, anything else?
And yeah, at that point, I'm just going to try to break pretty much all line of sight with that thing, even like the room in general.
Yeah.
I'll be kind of following them a little bit further back,
Okay,
and I'll end my turn there.
gotcha. Now, that will get an attacking opportunity at you.
I figured, yeah.
So it zaps out towards you. A 12.
That will miss.
Okay. Luckily, they're as good as hitting as you guys are. So fairly even matched fight at the moment. Okay.
Oh, we're much easier to hit. They're just unlucky.
You hear the hag call out, "Useless sisters. Then I'll have to do it myself." And she reaches up a gnarled bit of driftwood with just algae kind of hanging off it, just dank weeds hanging off it, and a beam of sickly green light flashes out towards Mame. And Mame, I need you to do. Let's see here. A save. Is it a wisdom save? Yes, a wisdom saving throw, please.
I didn't do mine either at the end of the turn. Can I?
Oh, yeah, please do that again.
13.
13.
And a 14 from me.
And a 14. Okay. Congratulations, Mockingbird. You are no longer frightened. Look at that. You
Yeah.
succeeded a wisdom saving throw. And
First time for everything.
Mame, you also resisted the effects as this magic impacted against you and tried to mess with your minds. That's a shame. She only had one 6th level spell slot. Never mind. Another day,
Sorry?
another day.
I'm down here dying. You did something.
You don't hear anything, but the two balls of light seem to be laughing at their sister. As she, so,
We see the air quiver.
yeah, it's like, they're like snuggling, like muttly laughing. So, right, okay, so, that is her. She's not gonna move. Now, to try and redeem themselves, this one bobs in next to you, Mame, and tries to zap you. 6 misses. Ah! They're so useless. And Mockingbird, having run out there and being the furthest in that direction, you start to hear large, thumping footsteps. Let's see,
Good,
as we
good.
go.
I don't like that one bit.
40. Okay, so. Oops, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wonder if you'll be able to see this. I don't think so. I'll leave it there for now. So you just hear a boom, 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 boom coming up. And Mockingbird, you hear it from the west of you. From that
Oh, good.
smaller cave entrance that was up on the shelf above the ice. Yeah, there's that slight
Okay.
climb up to that entrance that way.
About how big do its footprints sound?
Pretty hefty. I'll put it that way.
Good.
Now, the other ball of light is going to go for you, Mame, again. Come on. 6. Ah! Can't
Scared
hit
of
today.
cats. They're scared
Apparently,
of the
yeah,
cat.
this thing is trying to pounce on them and they're terrified of it. Okay, so that means it is Tom. Your turn, son.
All right. So having failed to just slap Gato away, the only other thing we can do is use every DM's favorite spell of all time,
Yes.
Healing Word.
Oh. Okay. I suppose. And while you're doing that, a massive thank you for the raid. Thank you, Wisdom Saves. Welcome in.
Oh,
And thanks for the follow. Oh, this could be it, guys. We are 2 away from 100. Who's gonna be number 100? Come on. First come, first served. 2 more.
so this is the first time he's casted Healing Word, so he like slaps his hand and goes, "All right, let's hope this works," and it just sort of shines brightly, and a small yellow glowing orb flies out and tries to heal Gato. Hopefully it works.
Thank you.
With,
Wow, so many follows. Sorry. By the way, can I just say, it's perfect that we got our 100th follow, if I'm counting right, was Karubi Chips.
Hey.
So thank you, Karubi Chips. You're number 100, and we are all laughing because we're all in Japan. So, yes. Thank you.
Arigatou
Hello,
gozaimasu.
thank you everybody.
Karubi oishii yo! Itsumo arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the follows.
Should it work, it's 7 HP. It's max HP. But
I mean, that ain't dead, so that's cool.
well, I don't know if it's gonna work. So we'll see the result of that first,
Yes.
and then we'll make my second.
You cast your magics, your strange mechanical. Is it the spray?
No, this time it's just sort of like it's like a glowing orb. It's got to fly, right? It's got to be able to go over and try to heal. So
Right.
it's fairly close, but it's sort of like this orb that comes on.
Okay. So, Mockingbird, you feel slightly disturbed as another floating orb of light starts to come towards you. Calorie Chips, thanks for the subscription. And it comes wafting over towards you. And you're like, oh, there's another of them. But then it just goes whoosh down into Garrow's chest. And you're like,
Well, he's dead.
but,
Mostly.
but, in the words of Monty Python, I got better. So, I got better. So, what is the
quite
healing there,
good.
Tom?
7. It's max.
Okay.
I'm back, baby.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Okay.
And then we will cast a cantrip.
You can do that. I assume the other one was a bonus action?
It was a bonus action.
I see. Thank you very much.
We will cast a
Perhaps
cantrip.
the most misunderstood rule in all of D&D.
Yes. And shoot a firebolt at one of our actual floating orb friends.
Yes. Gotcha. Go for it.
I'm really hoping that my 23 will hit.
As we're looking, left or right?
Left.
Okay, so past the Tristan.
He's-
Well, I guess
Is it
he's kind of
aloof?
blocking, isn't he?
You're
Yeah, I
going
guess
for
we'll go
aloof?
for. If one would be easier to hit, I would go
Trout
for that.
gobbler.
I mean-
you're going for the trout gobbler.
They're kind of swooping and whooping, like whooshing around each other and like kind of orbiting around Mame as this is all happening. So, you can go for either. It's fine.
Left then.
Okay.
So it'll
Sorry.
be 23.
Okie doke. Let me just grab that there. A 23 does hit. Yes.
Thank
Uh,
God.
max damage you get.
Oh, very
that's
nice.
10.
What kind of damage is that?
That's fire.
Fire. Okay.
So the same spot that lit up with the. He just shoots it out Iron Man style.
Yes. Okay. Nice. So yeah, this speck of fire just goes whooshing across the cave, illuminating, reflecting off all the ice that cakes the walls of this interior, and it looks like several different magic missile kind of things are all whooshing across towards this ball of crackling energy, and it slams into it. And the damage against it?
10.
10. Okay, but it doesn't seem as damaged as you would hope. I'm afraid. But it
better
is
than
damaged.
nothing.
We have that.
Wake up.
Wake up!
So,
Wake up.
yeah, so we slap Gato awake and tuck over into this corner. How about that one?
Okay. So let me just mess around
Wake up
with.
to the system of a down.
Wake up, give yourself a shake up. Okay.
The worst dream, y'all. It was about balls and cats, and there was a hag, I think.
Cat dreams aren't bad. What are you talking about?
It's like a
mean-
macabre laser light show.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Garrow, you are awake, prone, lying on the floor, but awake. Congratulations. Let's go.
Yeah.
What you doing?
I need to get up. Obviously. That'd be a dex, or
I love this soundtrack so much. It's so cool. This is from that YouTuber that's making the fan-made one.
The dark fantasy one.
No, that was a humble bundle of like streaming music that came up once. That was really good. No, this is from. Let me get the name again quickly for everyone. Sorry, as I'm shouting it out. RPG music maker Travis Savoy. If everyone wants to check out the notes on our YouTube videos on the VODs there, I have them all listed up. You can check them out. Awesome stuff. Okay, so Gareth, you stumble to your feet, a little shakily.
yeah. I'm no longer frightened.
Yeah.
And then
No longer
All right.
deadish. I am mostly alive now. We've
So that's
gone from
half your movement to stand up.
Okay.
And how about some?
Are
What's
we
your-
are we trying to get the F out of here? Is that the general consensus? Are we going towards
Has
big death, or are we staying here? Well, that's what I'm asking.
There's
Are we going
something
for-
over here.
Yeah,
Something
big
big,
stompy
or-
death.
Unfortunately, we don't have the
are we
time for
staying here
nuanced
for-
conversation.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move then. I'm gonna move over here by Mockingbird. And yeah, I don't want any more of this. I'm barely alive. So I guess once you take my chances with the big guy, I'll shout.
Okay.
You were awake this whole time? You could hear it?
I was hearing footsteps in the laser show.
You
It was
have
like,
you have
boom,
you have
boom,
tremor sense
boom.
now apparently. You know, it's like
Yeah.
something's
The bass
coming.
was
It was
insane.
the bass. It was the bass in
Actually,
the
to be
show.
fair, Garo, if you're moving over there, Mockingbird can see around the shoulder of the cave there. I think you might be able to see what's coming. So let me reveal that for you.
Good.
Boom.
Mm.
I think you can just see the corner
Reverse
of
in
it.
hand. Zoom out. Zoom out. Oh yeah.
Describe
God,
it in a single
that's big
adjective.
boy.
Okay, but we shall reveal that soon. Just a moment, please. Okay, and you're all done there. So, Mame.
I'm gonna go after the hag.
Okay.
Because
Wow.
I can't hit
Lucky
these balls
chicken.
of light. And so this brave little chicken
Pluck him, mother clucker.
is gonna
The chicken that could. Mr. Cat. Wow.
so the cauldron just gives her advantage on her AC, correct?
Gives her a plus, yeah.
Gives you +2.
Yeah, a plus, not an
That's right.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put my sickles back real quickly and then
Okay.
shoot. Oh god, I hate her. I want to stop moving my arms. I'm going to attack with my long
Go for it.
bow.
Shoot.
25.
Oh, that'll do it. Okay.
Ow.
That'll do, chickie.
That'll do. Chicken.
What's the damage on that?
That'll do.
5.
Well,
Okay. Every little
it's
helps. Okay, so yeah, you you reach up and as much like if memory serves me right, is this are you like basically the same as the archer in the D&D cartoon, right? Right, they had the magic bowstring, didn't they? So you pull it out and the string and arrow magically appear as always, and whoosh, the energy. What color was the shot again?
Shining gold. Yellow.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, this golden light, even brighter than the two balls of light immediately beside you, reflects through the ice as it whooshes across the cavern and thuds into the hag's shoulder, and she's like, "You pesky thing!" And she pulls it out, throws it to the side.
Risky chicken.
You pesky chicken. Okay.
Pulls it out.
Yes.
Pulls out
We
the
said it.
magic arrow.
Oh yeah. She pulls it out as it dissipates. Yeah, sorry, excuse me. That's a good point. Okay. And anything else, Mommy? Want to do that?
I just have a thought in my head. I'm like, once this is all over, I'm buying Talon all the meat he wants. I'm gonna help this thing for this bow.
Nice. Josh
I'll
or
help
anyone in
him.
chat who's feeling helpful, can you quickly check for me? Does the help action, is it able to impose disadvantage? Or just
I
give
just
advantage?
checked.
Oh,
It
thank you.
was advantage on an attack.
Okay, so it doesn't give disadvantage. Okay. Thank you very much. Right, so you read my mind. Okay, so yeah, Mockingbird, it is your turn. Garo's eyes went a little wide as they looked over to the west there.
Yeah, I'm going to...
Chat can just see
Yeah,
it, the corner of a large token looming around the corner. What's
Well.
it gonna be?
I am not Wiz, so I don't want to get in the Thunderdome with the witch anytime soon. So I'm going to come over here. 4 and 5, and I should still be out of sight.
Yep.
And I'm going to take my bonus action and try to hide.
Okay.
So that is a stealth.
Do me a favor.
Come
Your last
on.
one, instead of going horizontal, go diagonally down. So you're just like one below where you are now.
Okay. Well, I am physically incapable of rolling over a 4 under any circumstances.
Everyone, that is a 10 for those that can't see the rolls.
God.
Which that's with a +6 on it, so.
I know, yeah.
Dang.
It was an actual flat 4 again.
Okay.
Alright, so...
But yes, thank you. That is your attempt. You are blending in with the rock as best as possible.
Okay, so I guess I'm
That's
going
all
to
done, right?
prepare my action for when it rounds the corner and try to attack as soon as it comes.
So
to
the trigger is as it moves past you.
The trigger is yeah, when it's either moving past me or when it's close enough for me to hit it.
Gotcha. Okie doke. Right, now. Morge Chiselbone is angry about this pesky chicken. And she's like pouring at the wound, you know, where the magic arrow disappeared. And she's like, I thought you could be useful, but maybe I'll just take you for the pots. And she... Let's see here. Yes, she starts muttering something under her breath, and she sprinkles something in the cauldron, and dark green smoke billows up, and then whooshes across the cave towards you, Mame, engulfing you before you can move out of the way. Can you please give me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh god. 12.
A 12. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you very much. So, let me quickly check something out here.
Oh no.
Alright. How big is this? I'll do. Okay, so, Tom, you see this steam, kind of smoke, kind of steam effect engulf Mame, and she disappears from view briefly. And if I could just move your token out the way, Mame. Let me just let Roll20 load something up here. Bear with me, everybody. My internet is trying to run everything at once. And as the smoke clears, Mame has disappeared. And as your eyes go down towards the floor, you see a toad crouching on the cave floor. Ribbit, ribbit. Kero, 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 kero. As Mame is polymorphed into a toad.
God, she's some sort of animal now.
I mean, toads do taste like chicken, so.
Right.
Good eat.
Right? She's like, easier to chop up for the pots. Okay, so
I'm scared.
that happened. And then the little ball of light. This one is going to come floating over to you, Tom, and attempts to go for you, as effective as they've been so far. Oh, here we go. 18.
That'll hit.
Okay, that is 12 lightning damage.
Oh. Oh, that's what they did.
Jesus.
Okay.
Finally get to show you. So the ball of light just gently comes bobbing and weaving across the chamber, illuminating the ice around it, and then this energy crashes out and goes through your frame, getting into your inner workings and damaging you with that lightning energy as it crackles through your body. Then, Garrow, Mockingbird, you hear a crunch and a sliding, slithering sound as our friend, Harry, emerges from that cave mouth.
Oh, God.
So that was, hang on, that was 6. Okay, and they're going to run to there. Do you want to attack,
Something
Mockingbird?
else to do.
As this
I mean, is
giant skeleton comes crunching past, wielding a huge battle axe.
Is it walking towards me, or is it walking towards...
It's completely ignoring you. It doesn't seem to have seen you. Even with that roll. It has a passive perception of 9.
I mean, yeah, it's a skeleton. So.
I guess as it's got its back turned, I'm gonna try to stab it in the ankle with my short sword and try to maybe sever the foot off or something.
It's still moving. So are you gonna wait till it stops moving, or as it passes now?
As it passes now, yeah.
Okay,
I'll
go for it.
Say screw it. Seems as good a place as any today. All right, that is 20 to hit.
A 20 will hit. With advantage. Do you have advantage with advantage because you were hidden?
Yes.
Believe it or not, you were hidden.
Wow, good.
Oh.
And another 20.
Another 20.
Wow.
Okay. These are dirty 20s. Sorry, unfortunately.
Dirty 20s. Yeah.
Okay. So the first damage.
7 piercing plus 8 with this sneak attack.
All right.
So
Nice.
15 in total.
15 in total. Great. Let's see if there's any resistances or anything. Nope. Okay. So yeah, as it comes past, you just like and just like flash out with your short sword and cause it pretty bad damage. Nice. So that is 15 total, right?
Yeah.
And it all seems to hit home as you knock one of its ribs out or something. It's just like clink, clink, clink as its ribs go spinning across the ice. And it's like,
Feeling like I'm gonna regret that.
well, now it's noticed you. And as it stops moving, I'm going to roll the dice because it now has 3 targets. Seeing Tuln in the back there as well.
Oh, please go for Tuln.
Hush. I
He's
thought Garrow
so
was
far.
the tank.
Oh my
Okay,
lord.
So far.
A 1-2 is Mockingbird, a 3-4 is Garrow, and a 5-6 is Tuln. It's a 3, Garrow! Welcome back to the land of the living, but the huge, giant skeleton. Again, second verse, same as the first. Fixes you with its eyes, and deep within those empty sockets, you can see pinpricks of ice cold, burning, flaring energy as the stare reaches out and you start to feel your body freeze up. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, one of my good stats.
Hey.
I shouldn't have said that.
No, you shouldn't. All right. So.
Bye.
Wait,
Oh no!
can I
Hang on!
shield
Hang
that
on! Hang on!
shit? Wait,
Sorry!
hold on.
I had to roll to attack, and I only got a 4. Sorry, I thought it was an automatic thing. You only had to save if I hit you. So it kind of looks towards you, and this you feel this cold energy issuing towards you, but you manage to avert your gaze and dodge this effect. So sorry, it does not actually hit you.
A little shiver.
Congratulations! Good news. Okay, this other one here. Now that Mame has been polymorphed into a frog, that only leaves one target, really. And the ball of light, Mame, as you look up helplessly with your little froggy eyes, zaps out towards your flying cat.
No!
Let's see how we do. Hopefully they're being as useless as before. Its AC is 12. That's a 15. That hits. So... You see, looking up helpless from your little froggy mind, as this zap of light just goes across hits the flying Tressum straight in the chest, and you just see its fur just go out through the static and the lightning as it big ball of energy and crumple to the ice. And Syrinscape is mourning. Went very just dropped
Can I do a
down.
saving throw, please?
Not yet.
Okay.
But on its turn. Okay. Now, Tom, what do you do?
Is picking up Frog Mame going to be a bonus or an action?
To scoop up an object, I'd say it's a bonus action. It's pretty easy.
All right. And then we're
Don't
going
forget the
to
cat.
disengage.
Screw the frog.
Roller, pick up the frog. 5, 6.
A baby?
And yes, we're going to pick up the frog and run off in this direction. Having disengaged, so that I don't get super dead. Just.
Yes, okay, so Tom, you duck under this ball of energy. It goes for you again and tries to hit you with its attack, and you go across the floor, scoop up this toad that goes kind of ribbits, like croaks at you frantically, looking down at the prone furry form on the ice, and you go running over there.
Yes.
Okay. So,
nothing
Mami, I'm
done.
afraid you are dragged away by Tom from the prone form of the Tressum. Garo, it is your turn. There's a big boy over there.
Oh yeah.
Probably could have made Chan do away.
Yeah, Mage Hand the cat.
I'm out of actions.
The hag is gleefully cackling at your discomfort.
Shut up, you witch. All right. I don't
The label fits.
really want to get in melee, so let's just crossbow this fool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my crossbow and aim it at the skeleton.
The giant skeleton.
Bro.
Okay.
Yeah, Harry.
It's about the same size. That hits 10 piercing.
Nice.
Okay, nice. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm back, baby. Like I said.
That's a good hit.
From now. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna aim for like his chest.
Okay, yeah, so you do that, yeah, and the crossbow bolt thuds home, breaking bone and crunching into the interior of this creature. Which you think it must be an animated one of the ones that's trapped in the ice underneath. It's about the same size.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yes. And
One of his
to-
buddies, he's standing on his buddy.
to break the fourth wall for a moment, he's called Harry because I've just forever been in love with Ray Harryhausen's skeletons. in the Clash of the Titans, I think. Is that the right film? Love that old Harryhausen animation. It's so good.
Yeah.
As a child, I was just like, oh, it's amazing. Yes.
Okay,
Jim.
I don't want to be right smack in front of this guy, so I'm gonna move over here and try and grab the cat.
Okay, so you go running over and scoop up
I'm
the
gonna
bedraggled form. There's a slight fizz of static as it kind of the fur is still crackling with energy as you scoop it up.
Yeah, and I'm kind of hidden a little bit too, so that's good.
Yeah, right? Okay, thank you. And next up we have Mame. I'm just double check if you get to do anything. Sorry.
Ribbit.
Ribbit. Gettle.
Sorry, excuse me. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're just a frog. Wonder if there's just a frog, a little froggy.
Just
Turned me into a newt.
Will she get better? Oh, there is a frog. Sorry. I can even give you control of this character sheet and everything, Mame. Mame. And can be controlled by Mame. Save changes. Boom. Where's my little froggy? Okay, just get that. There it is. Okay. So, sorry. Tom, you do not have that. You have this. And, Sabrina, if you select that frog token and then shift double click it, that will give you the character sheets for it.
On roll 20.
Thank you, Lama. Have a great one. Yeah, on roll 20. Sorry, yes. Yeah.
It's not letting me click the frog.
Which is a sentence.
No.
Hang on. Let me try again. Oh, no. That didn't work. Try again. Try again. How about now?
Yes. And so
Okay.
I double click, shift double click.
Hold down shift and double click it to get the character sheet, yeah. So, you can breathe air and water, and you have a standing leap. And you can swim. What do you fancy?
Going up in the world, Mama.
You now have a swim speed. Congratulations.
Yay.
She's going down and up in the world.
Well, up then down.
Drunk.
Unfortunately, all the water is frozen, but hey.
Yeah.
Are you just going to stay with Tom?
I'm a toad. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with Tom. I'm a toad. I can't really do much.
What's your hop speed?
Yeah. For your link.
She can do a standing jump of 10 feet, I think. It's pretty good.
Hops take a really long time to ferment. Hop speeds don't really work.
Oi. You're not in your brewery now. Be a person.
No.
Be a person. That's your official title. Okay, thank you. Moving on, Mockingbird, you are standing next to this giant skeleton that looks rather angry.
At me or angry at one of my...
Just in general, really.
Yeah.
It's kind of a lifestyle thing.
General
Babe.
state of anger.
Seems like we're all just having a pretty bad day, to be
Oh,
honest.
yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna try once again to stab him in the leg and
Go for it.
just sort of cripple him with my short sword.
Cripple's a strong word. But
Yeah, probably.
that
probably won't
hits.
Get around to it.
No, that hits.
17 damage.
Excellent.
And does it look like it's about to fall to pieces, or does it look like I should GTFO?
It looks fairly robust. Yeah.
Good. Okay. Is it looking at me, or is it looking over at my friends?
It's just glaring around at all of you, just angrily roaring, and but your friends have all kind of scuppered, so it's it's pretty focused on you quite a lot.
Darn. Okay. Well, then I can't like hide under its feet or anything like that. I assume. Probably
No,
a
sorry,
little too-
no.
Yeah. Okay. Well then,
You would need to break line of sight.
I would, yes. So yeah, I can't do that without taking a hit. And I am in a bit of a pickle. I can only disengage, hide, or dash with that. So yeah, I will just screw it. Between a rock and a bony place, I'm just gonna hit with my dagger.
Oh,
See
really?
if I-
Okay, going for the offhand.
Yeah, just going for it. 13 to hit.
That misses, I'm afraid, as your
Yeah.
blade just like kind of scoots off the side of one of the bones and doesn't manage to hit, I'm afraid. Okay.
Doesn't quite have that stopping power.
Nope.
All right.
I'm afraid not.
Yep, that's it for me.
Okay, thank you.
Waiting for them.
Now, Garo, you hear the hag start to move around the corner there. Let me just see how fast she can go. Yeah, she starts to move over here. And she comes over, you see her scuttling over next to the cave wall on the far side, and she reaches out her hand towards you, and you see her start to whisper that same incantation as she did with Mame, and again, the cauldron, there's a big kind of bloop as a bubble bursts on the surface, and this sickly green smoke billows up out of the cauldron, curls around towards her, and then she's whoosh with her hand, and as it swoops across the cavern and engulfs you. So, could you please roll me a wisdom saving throw? All right.
How about that? How about that?
That's
Okay,
enough. So yeah, as the smoke clears, Tom, you're afraid you're about to see another frog lying on the floor, but as it clears, Gareth is standing proud, unaffected by the foul magics. And you just hear the hands like,
Getting out of the way.
curses, you big meat-brained oaf! May your
I'll take that.
bones litter the ice, and your guts get in my belly.
About
On,
that.
on that note, the ball of light is going to come floating after you, Tom, chasing after you, intent on doing more damage. 15
Meets it.
meets it, so that beats it, I'm afraid, for 11 lightning damage.
Out.
Okay, so as this ball of light comes floating over, you see this eruption of energy just out, and the circuitry and everything in Tuln's form just starts to crackle and short circuit, and all gets kind of fused with this lightning damage. And you see, Mame, you manage to leap free with a Carol, Carol, and jump free as this large metal friend of yours crumples to the ground. Thank you. Okay. Now, Mockingbird. That frost giant skeleton is going to look down at you and bring with a large whoosh its great axe swooping down towards you. A natural 20.
Feel great about this, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dude, we gonna die.
Hit me.
Yeah, we're pretty fucked.
Yeah, this is it.
Just the...
This is it, folks.
You, he's swinging the flat of the blade, I think, at you, and it just like slams you against the wall of the cave and smashes into you there for a total of, wow, 44 damage.
All right.
44?
44.
Everyone is surprised to know that.
I believe I'm just dead.
No, you're okay.
No, that's all only barely under double my hit points. Yeah, okay.
What's your max HP?
I thought it was 21, but it is actually 23.
23. Okay, and how many did you have left?
I had 23. I had full hit points.
You had full HP. So yeah, you're okay. Just.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I hadn't thought about
very
that.
nearly, yeah, I almost died there. I was
Wow.
3 HP short.
I did not think about that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, because if anyone in chat doesn't know, if you are knocked to minus your max, then no death saves. You're out. Oof. Okay. So yeah, there's Garo. You just hear a huge, sickening crunch from round the corner, and then a crunk, 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 as you see the skeleton emerge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just move. 6, 7, 8. Hello. just enough to get to you, and he has 1 attack left. So as he comes clumping around the corner, he's like, glum, glum, glum. And Maud, the hag, is just skipping up and down. She's like, yes, that's right. Good boy, Harry. Good boy. Mash them, smash them, crash them. And the great axe comes swinging around again at you, Garo. And gonna get a 22.
Ooh, I'm gonna shield that shit. Let's see here.
Would that be enough?
5 plus 18 would be 23.
Oh, yes! Awesome. Okay.
I don't know how much this is gonna do because I'm the only one alive right now.
So yeah, this axe comes swinging towards you, and as you you instinctively like back away, trying to shield yourself, you feel a surge of energy, and those tattoos that were triggered when you went into the stone circle up in Dugan's Hall, when you met the otherworldly entity beyond the plains there. You feel a surge of magic and that burst of blue lights from under your collar as all of the tattoos markings flash with energy, and the great axe, with the amount of momentum and power it has swinging behind it, just ricochets off and slams up into the ceiling of the cavern.
Not today, Satan.
He's like, Harry. And
Harry!
that's
Harry!
his turn done. Now, the little ball of light is going to take advantage of your distracted moment here and try and zap you. Oop. Only a 7, though. So I think there's still some kind of latent shield energy going on there, and it just kind of... and they kind of like cancel each other out, and that's what stops the shield. And Tom, can I have a death saving throw, please?
13.
13. That is a success. We mark that on there. Green for successes, red for fails, everyone. And Garo, it's your turn.
Oh yeah. I seem to recollect that I got like an orc stone that I can use. Hold on, let me find him. Where are you? My orc warrior.
Now,
Where is he?
I remember you telling me this is for an epic battle.
I mean,
I'm just gonna be your kindly DM here, and I think you start like concentrating on it, trying to call forth this gift that you were given by the Many Arrows tribe for saving their chief, and you just hear a grunty, kind of strong orc voice. No.
Alright, well, fuck this. I wanna get out of this corner and try and get past him, but he's gonna take opportunity, so...
Two of them will, because there's the ball of light as well.
You could, in theory,
I mean,
disengage,
I guess I'll...
but they'd catch up, basically.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't
I guess I'll go out... Yeah, I know. So, I guess I'll go out swinging.
Make an escape.
Throw the frog.
The frog's on the other side of him.
Tolm has the frog.
I can't reach the frog. So... I mean,
that's okay.
yeah, I guess.
Paul has a time bomb inside of him, so go about that one. If he ever starts making death saves, he starts to tick.
That's a Hunter X Hunter.
You look over, you just see that both of Tolm's eyes are just like a countdown. It's like...
Yeah, so, I guess I'm gonna go down swinging since my, orc is not coming. So, yeah, cool. Let's glaive him, sure. Glaive him.
Alright.
I am just still stunned that I thought I was gonna get an orc and I didn't, so I just like what? Miss. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Okay, yeah, you lash out with your glaive, thrusting up as you did as the direwolf pounced at you, but it just goes between the ribs harmlessly and rattles around in the rib cage, and it's just like down at you. Mami Frog. Mami Gairu.
Hop away! Hop
Yeah.
away!
Hop for your life! Hop for your
I'm
life!
rolling for stealth to hop away.
Sure. As a tiny little frog, I will allow that.
So the character act sheet says +3 for that, so I'm using that.
Go for it.
Do it, frog girl, do it.
And this Japanese keyboard. Let's.
14. Okay. Thank you. That
Uh-huh.
is noted. Noted. Okay, Mockingbird, death saving throw, please.
Yeehaw.
All on your own, around the
Alright,
corner.
let's roll them dice. Yoink.
A 5
Oh,
is
boy.
a fail, I'm afraid.
I rolled
Okay.
above 4.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
First time for everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, still cackling with glee. Thank you, Syrinscape. The hag comes stalking towards you. He's like, maybe I can be more effective than my sisters. And she reaches out her hand, and a bolt of lightning shoots out towards you, Garo. Let's bring some Syrinscape magic for this. Here it comes. And the lightning illuminates the cave in the flickering blue light as it creeps across the cavern towards you and flashes across. And dexterity saving throw, please.
Nat
Natural 20. Okay, so you take half
Not today.
damage,
Still probably dead.
which is 11.
Yeah, I did. Bye.
Are you down?
Oh yeah, I only had 7.
Yeah,
7 left. Okay, right. So yeah, you as
It's
you're trying
even
to fend off this giant skeleton that's looming over you, you just feel this impact. I don't know if you ever like touched an electric fence by mistake. It feels like there's like this like whoosh up your arm. There's this just impact in your backside there, and you just arch your back. Everything goes tense as the electricity plays around
as
you.
I keel over, you
Yeah.
can see me like.
And you
Bye.
crumple to the ground.
Again. Oh, you too. Tolman Frog.
Now, Mummy, you frantically hop away as fast as you can, but it's not long before you hear a no 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 no, and you see the hag come stalking after you, hovering quickly across the ice, sure-footedly, and scoops you up and drops
Mr.
you.
Toad's wild ride is over.
Drops you in a bag. And I am going to... Let's see here, what do I need to do? Move this out the way. Okay. Let me just move you over here for a moment. There's a scary wolf looking at you. Let's bring Oral herself. There we go. The Frostmaiden. Darkness. Cold. Seeping in to every part of your body. Your flesh, your muscle, your eyes, your very bones are chilled to the core as you all fall into the darkness in the Cauldron Caves. Later, you're not sure how much later. But sorry, just bear with me 2 seconds here. After time immeasurable has passed, the darkness starts to recede. And your eyes flutter and open. You immediately try to move, but find that it's impossible. You're pinned, trapped by something. And as your eyes seem to start working again properly for the first time, you find yourselves back in a cave, but not any parts of the system, any parts of the cave that you recognize. And as your eyes open, you find yourselves encased in glistening ice, right up to the shoulders. At least Mame, Tom, Gareth, that's how you awaken. And frantically looking around, you see, shifting slowly, guardedly, the giant, frost giant skeleton, crouched, hunched down in the middle of the cave, looking with those little beads of frost blue light in its skull, looking around at you, keeping an eye on you, guarding over you. I said just the three of them because Mockingbird, as your eyes flitter open, you feel slimy, wet substance coating bars. And as you open your eyes, your body is free to move, but you can't go very far as you find yourself in an algae-covered, wet weed, like pondweed draped, but once probably rather pretty, gilded-looking cage, much like a bird cage, but much larger. Just large enough for you to sit up, but not stand up. And you can see your friends down in the cave below you, encased up to the neck in the ice, their forms just visible through the frosty surface of the large mounds of ice beneath them. And from your vantage point, you also see a smaller mound of ice with a little grey-furred head poking out and a very despondent issues forth as you find yourselves trapped. What do you do?
Are they conscious, or am I? We're all conscious now, right?
Everyone starts to move at the same time. Yeah.
Do I have any of my gear on me, or
No,
no?
nothing.
Don't think so.
You're clothed, but that's all.
well.
Toln looks around. Gato, you make out that he swears in Dwarvish for a second. And you
Yeah,
hear
me
him
too.
mutter under his breath, saying something along the lines of, "She can't even fucking eat me. I'm fucking made of metal. What?"
He's gonna turn you into her next cauldron, I say in Dwarvish.
A crock pot.
It's not a bad fucking.
Yeah.
Am
Yeah.
I back to being a Gallus, not a frog?
You are a Gallus once more.
With full HP, or whatever HP.
Yeah, whatever you had left. Yeah, it doesn't. It returns you to how you were when you were changed.
So are the rest of us at 1 HP right now?
Yes. Yes, you wake up with 1 HP.
Ooh.
This is fucking cold.
High rolling.
I'm wealthy.
Now, as you start to shift and swear and curse, Harry, the frost giant skeleton, just bellows. And you hear the hag's voice. "Ooh, awake already? A tough bunch. Thank you, Harry." And you see a glow precede the 3, as it seems from what was said, sisters. As first, the 2 balls of light bob into the room, and coming up the steps, you hear the sound of footfalls as the hag comes in. Let me get these names out the way so you can actually see what's going on, chat. Oop, there you go. You don't need the sisters' names so much. Okay. And that just says Frost Giant Skeleton. We don't need that at all.
You know,
You
I
know
see
who
that.
Harry.
That's not even his name.
Harry. Harry.
Not even his name. Poor Harry. Okay, so the hag comes stalking in with her sisters, such as they are, bobbing along in front of her, lighting the way. Glad you've all survived. It keeps the meat fresh and tasty.
Just gonna
How does
sigh.
it feel, little mockingbirds? Nice to be back in your roost.
I don't know how to tell you this. I do not believe we've met before, although I am flattered.
Yes. It was much the same way with my other little birds. It is a difficult process.
Being eaten?
No. Are you eaten? Not at all. You have someone's meat on your bones. I'm not sure about this new look of yours, but I tell you, I preferred the old look myself.
I wouldn't recall. But what do you intend to do with us here? You really intend to cook us after all that? All that work?
Let's see. Is there something? She grins, a toothy grin, knowingly. Is there something that you could offer little more than her sisters as payment for your release?
Absolutely. I'm so glad you brought it up. Now, I don't want to say that your look could... Well, let's be perfectly frank. You can't go out in public looking as you do. We can. If you let us go, we could bring you back some fresh ingredients. How's that?
would that I could trust you not to just run away. You even stole my crystals. Very rude, little mockingbird. Very rude.
In my defense, I did not know that you existed at that point. Now that I am sure of that, I can assure you. I am a man
Told
of my
you,
word.
look, don't touch.
Oh, that was you. Yeah, I mean, when I put a name to a voice or a face to a voice, then the crystals would have been off the table. But I didn't know what you were, didn't know what that voice was. You really can't blame me. I mean, you live in prime adventure-ing territory. You must admit, cave, ice cave, just off the lake.
I apologize for being, she flicks her dank hair, so tempting to you adventurers. But
Try to force a smile. Well, you are tempting. Yeah.
now, little mockingbirds, don't worry. You and your friends can buy your way out of this little mess. Or should I cook the cats first to make you more agreeable? She snarls over her shoulder at you, Mame.
I mean, what do you...
Do you want for payment?
You three, she says, pointing at Mame, Toln, and Gareth. You are the most grievous trespassers here in old Maud's home. You will have to pay full price. But, my dear little mockingbird, my good boy, who has shown me so many things, who has given me so much entertainment over these few years, you shall have a discount.
I appreciate it, Mom. Can I dip my head a little bit?
Now, you have a choice. I have various appetites that you may satisfy for your release. You three, you make a choice. I will take for your impudence and foul intrusion into my home either your victories, your swiftness, or your breath. One each. Which would it be? She looks around at you all expectantly.
I mean, take my swiftness.
Swiftness. She looks at Mame, Gareth.
I mean, yeah, swiftness sounds okay.
I said one each. Swiftness is off the table.
Okay.
You have to be swifter.
You can have. Okay, you can have victories then, bitch.
Your victories. Which leaves you, little one, to offer your breath. She hobbles over. First, to you, Tom. She runs a clawed, gnarled hand down, screeching and squealing across the metal surface of your face. And you feel a tug somewhere in the back of your mind, and all of you see her draw out, much like in the Harry Potter films when they draw out a memory from their mind with their wand. They draw out a bright blue, sky blue essence, which she draws out with a fingernail and kind of wraps it around a few times, like trying to get the last natto off the chopsticks. And she brings out a little glass vial, kind of twisted, strange shaped glass vial, and she carefully drops it inside and slams a stopper in. And she's like, "Thank you, my metal friends." And you feel a horrible lethargy, a tiredness come into your limbs. Her head whips round and she looks over to you, Garrel. And she comes scuttling over. "Now, what a price to pay for the warrior. Your victories." And she does the same thing, following the curve of your strong jaw with that long fingernail. You can feel scratching but not breaking the surface. And as she draws it away, you see a shining gold essence be drawn with it. And again, she brings out a strange little vial from her robes and tucks it away safe and sound. "Now, little birdie, you're all the way over there. You can wait." "Mockingbird, oh my little darling mockingbird, what's it to be for you? You
What are my options, Mom?
can offer me your luck, your tongue, or your final breath."
Well, I haven't got much luck to begin with. I am quite fond of my tongue, and I think my final breath is quite a steep price to pay.
Trust me, this is the friends discounts for my darling birds.
A discount being death. I think you and I might be using a different lexicon here.
What's it to be, darling mockingbirds? Choices, choices.
Take my final breath.
Delicious. Much tastier than simple flesh. Besides, I still have a couple of those fishes. And she reaches up towards the cage. And with a speed you wouldn't have given her credit for, lunges forth and grabs hold of your ankle. Mockingbirds. And you feel just an essence of your life force just drain down through your body, down to that ankle, and she pulls away with a deep purple thread. She stoppers up in a little bottle, gives it a little kiss, and puts it away somewhere. Now, one more to go. She starts to skip across the cavern. My little chickadee, chicken. And she comes across to you, Mame. And she reaches out. And then just grabs you by the throat. This is how I usually strangle chickens to death. But not for you today. Just your breath. Now. And her mouth opens wide. Impossibly wide. And you see those broken, pointed teeth lining blackened gums. And as she's choking hold of your throat, you feel gasping for air, your beak open. And as it does so, something misty and white issues forth involuntarily from your beak. And she inhales it herself. Don't worry, I'll keep it safe and sound. Now, I saved you for last, little chicken, because I want you all to know. And she looks around at all of you through the frost giant's legs, kind of peering through Harry's legs. I want you all to know you can't creep up on me. I know. I can see, I can hear everything that you're doing. If you come snooping round here, round Lactinashire again, I will be gone with your breath, your victories, your final breath, and your swiftness, lost forever. But be good little things, good little birdies, and maybe one day you can have them back. No promises. Now, what if something terrible should happen to my poor little mockingbirds? I think a little extra is in order. And she reaches into her robes once more and pulls out a strange earthenware-looking pot with a thick cork stopper in the top. And she holds it up and gives it a little shake. Oh, yes. Yes. Still wiggling and writhing around. I thought... And she turns to you, Mame, again. If I'm going to have my little birds flying throughout Icewind Dale, why not have an actual bird folk? The first of my birds that can actually fly a little. And she unstoppers the earthenware jar and reaches inside. Come here, you little buggers. And she brings up her thumb and forefinger, and writhing between them is a about 1 centimeter long, squishy, maggoty looking thing. And she reaches it towards you, Mame. And as it looks towards you, you see the end of it is just a circular mouth with 4 little tentacles reaching out from the sides of the mouth. And she holds it towards you. I was given a glorious gift by a strange thing. I don't know what it is, but these have come in very useful. Thank you, Ran. Thank you, Ranishiv. She looks up. And she reaches towards you and gently places the creature on the side of Mame's face. And you feel it start to writhe and worm its way along the side of your beak towards where what you have for ears is hidden away underneath the feathers. You know, this is so difficult to describe in just words when Baldur's Gate 3 came out so recently. Bear with me,
God.
everyone.
I knew it!
I'm scared.
Don't worry, this is not too bad.
Okay, please don't get. I'm just like. Here's the
Just
frog.
to give you a kind of idea, yeah.
Or if you've seen Star Trek
Yes.
2, you know.
Oh
She-
God!
As she reaches out, and the little creature, smaller than this one, wriggles along the sides of your face, Mame. And you feel a sudden pain in the side of your head. And you cry out, wince your eyes as you get the worst headache you've ever had. And at the same time, Mockingbird, that part of your brain in the back, just behind the ear, a lightning stab of pain for you too. And the hag, Maud, looks at you knowingly. She's like, oh, good. They're already talking. I'm going to be sure they're going to be the best of friends. And as soon as it arrived, Mame, that pain subsides. And there's just a dull throb behind your ear in the back of your skull, where you've seen Mockingbird reach on occasion.
What are those things?
Ice worms as opposed to sandworms.
I don't know. I wasn't told what they were called, but you and all your little birdie friends, my little birds, you all have one. And now we have one more to the flock.
Surely
Now.
you must know what they do. Surely you don't just put them in people without understanding what it is they do.
Yes, I know what they do. I'm not telling you.
But if you tell us, perhaps,
Yes.
and if you convince us, we could use them more efficiently. What good is a bird that doesn't fly?
Fair enough. And to be honest, I think you may. Good airplane reference. I think you may have already experienced what they can do a little. When you went into the crystals, that crystal chamber, did you step between them in the midst of them?
I did.
And tell me, did you hear the little cheeping, the little chirruping of birds as I do?
I did.
My little birds are my eyes and ears. I like to know what's going on all over the place. Now,
I
time for you to get out. All of you. If you try anything, Harry will mush you. And she starts to hobble off back towards where that cauldron was. And Harry lumbers up, stretching up, and again, like these caverns are like 50 feet tall. So he stands up straight, and he's like, and he hefts his great axe and just slams the haft of it into the ice that's surrounding you and keeping you in. And he reaches up and lifts your cage off the hook that was up above and like puts it down on the ice and then just kind of lifts up the top half, which kind of slides off the bottom half. Much too heavy for you to have ever moved, but it undoes, and you are able to leave. Now, the three of you,
Thank you,
that
Harry.
were four of you, I guess, with the Trissom, that were wrapped up in the ice, your bodies are just drained and half frozen, and you can barely walk. But the two balls of light, Maud's sisters, and Harry clump along beside you. Are you just gonna go in front of them, ahead of them?
Oh,
Yeah. And he plumps along and kind of herds you along down to that frozen river. Out when you get to the waterfall, he actually like lifts you down one by one, so you're not getting injured by that. And he clumps down after you, and kind of ushers you on again, and you come out into the dark. Not sure how long it's been or what time of day it is, because it's always so dark. It's not midday because it's not kind of twilight, dim light. But he ushers you out and stands in the cave mouth, his skeletal hands resting on top of the great axe, just watching after you with the two balls of light as you kind of help each other and stumble across the ice back to your waiting rowboat. And as we're about to finish and leave both Cauldron Caves and Icewind Dale for another week, is there anything you would like to say?
Knew I should
Both
have
good.
gone in there.
Yeah. Fuck this.
Well, at least we're still alive.
Are we though? Are we?
I don't know how I feel at the moment. Also, Mockingbird, your mom sucks.
My what?
Mum.
Oh, my mom. Yeah.
just
To
go
be
back.
honest, I forgot about her. Not a fan. Not a fan.
Alright,
Still
well,
so much I wanted to ask her though. Maybe another
well, you
time
can
when we're
always go
strong,
back
we
in.
can come back and kick her
Like,
ass.
she likes you.
There was chirp,
Yeah,
you said?
which
What was that, Tom?
what's that?
And there's chirping, she said? Oh, that's right. You said you could hear something.
In the middle of those three crystals, yeah.
Let's
Which we now have.
let's go back to
No,
East
you
Haven.
don't.
Yeah,
Oh.
she took all your shit. Do we even have any
No,
gear? Or
they,
are we
yeah, they
naked?
gave you all your gear back, but you do not
okay,
have the
just
crystals.
crystals.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
not gonna give you that back.
I figured, you know,
Oh,
finders keepers.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Basically, that old hag can hear what we're saying with those crystals because we have these things in us.
Yeah, we got conned. Literally.
Well,
Don't-
I had those things in us. Hypothetically, if we blindfold you and I and go back in again, she won't know we're coming.
She's.
Isn't
It's just
she
not
in your
No.
head?
Mockingbird,
In the future. All in good time.
Mockingbird, I love you to death. Why the fuck would you say that?
out
I don't
loud.
like to lose. I don't like to lose, Tom. And we've just been dealt a vicious loss today.
Yeah, just would,
And
the first time you sworn in common in a long time.
as
It's okay.
you limp across the ice to your rowing boats, push it out into the waters of Lac Danashir, and slowly start to pull your way through the icy water back towards East Haven. We shall rise up above this view and see the lonely boat silently splashing, well, not silently, I guess, it's lightly splashing through the water as our view rises up into the snow and the blizzards and the clouds above Icewind Dale. And we shall finish for tonight. Thank you, everybody. A huge thank you for everyone that came by, and thank you so much for that raid. Double check that name. What was that name again? It brought Karubi chips with them. Yes, I saw that. Wisdom saves. Thank you. Yes, wisdom saves. A huge thank you for coming by, and thanks for everyone that stuck around after the raid had happened to watch, and all the subs. Thank you, and the follows and everything. Thank you so much. It was lovely to meet everyone that was new. And to welcome back everyone that has been around before. And a huge shout out to our friends in chat there. Please give them a look. Quest Junkies UK and Carney Sideshow. If you get a chance to check out their channels, and Wisdom Saves, of course, please do. And I am going to pay this forward, so please stick around as we have a little raid. One of our friends that used to be here with us in Tokyo, but is now in my home country of England, Great GM, is streaming at the moment, yeah. So we are going to have a little raid over and see what he is up to back in merry old England. So please stick around and share the love and follow them if you have not. They do lots of great stuff. They are currently doing a really cool looking map making tool. So we shall check out what the deal is with that. And
I heard you teach you how to be a great GM.
oh yeah. So we shall raid over there. So please stick around for that. But I shall say goodbye to my players and everyone here, as we like to say around here. Oyasumi nasai.
Oh, yes, me aside.
Bye.
Oh, Yasumi Nasai.
It's a Friday.